guys, my name is Prisha and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to use menstrual cups. But even before that, I would like to talk about how to select the right size of your menstrual cup. So menstrual cups usually are available in two sizes. The first is the small one and the second is of course the large one. To identify your own size, you need to know the height of your cervix. There's one very simple test that you insert one clean finger, your middle finger, the longest finger, inside and see how deep it can get. And you have to touch something which is like P-shaped kind of a mass inside. So usually if your finger goes in so far, if it goes in so far, then it's a small size, and if it goes beyond this, then it is a larger size. That's how you decide the size of your cup. Also, if you are below 30 years of age and you've not had a child, you can conveniently go with a small cup. Or if you are of a certain age and you've already had children, specifically if you had children vaginally, then you should have a large cup. So this is what a menstrual cup looks like. Yeah, this is the body, this is the stem, and all cups have these small holes. Can you see these holes? They usually have 4 holes in them. Here. These holes help in creating a suction and keeping the cup in place. So if you think that your cup is going to go right inside and it will get stuck there, that won't happen. It's thanks to these cups, the suction holes. The cups usually come in a cloth bag, which is a breathable bag which keeps your cups free of any bacterial deposits and all that. But we'll talk about this later. You're only supposed to store it in this, so I'll just put it aside for now. So when you're using a cup, the stem of this one, this is a True cup that I have. They have really very colorful cups and I'm actually in love with this new brand. And thank you very much True Cup for sending these for demonstration purposes. So I have this orange one from True Cup, and this stem is kind of long. And if you're new to cups, the long stem will help you locate your cup, find it and pull it out. And once you get a little hang of it, you can trim this stem and keep it small, or you can absolutely take it away. It has these markings, these markings, if you can see them in the video, where you can chop your cup stem. So yes, after you've taken the size of your cervix, you're supposed to insert it. To insert it, you cannot just go like that. You have to fold your cup. There are 2 or 3 folds that I know. I use just one of them, and you will also probably just use one of them. But I'll just show you so that you can practice and see whichever suits you best. So one is the C fold. So you just press this in and keep the cup like that. So this is known as the C fold. The second, the one that I use, is the press down, pinch down. So you just pinch it like that and then you insert it. The third is the 7 fold. So you just take the cup like that and make it into a 7. See, 7, and you insert it. One thing that you need to remember while inserting your cups is that your cervix, it goes like that. It goes up. It does not go like that. You're not going to go right across your body. You have to push it a little upward. So keep your thrust like that. The second step is to have your cup go inside and then open. This is one crucial step, because if your cup does not open, then there's quite a probability that the fluids will leak and there will be a disaster, or it will continue to feel very uncomfortable throughout your period. So once it goes inside, say for example if it went inside like that, and the material is such that it is bound to just pop open like that. But if it does not open, just pinch the base a little and try and rotate the cup, like that. And it will open. Your first 1 or 2 days in your first cycle with a cup are going to be a little difficult for you to understand. After that, the cup will be the most convenient thing that you've ever had during your period. Your period will not remain a problem anymore. Now the third part is removal. So when you want to remove your cup, you simply locate the stem inside your body. You get to the base, you pinch it to release all the vacuum, and you just pull it out. Then you empty your contents, and then you rinse it into running water, preferably hot water. If you don't have it, you just rinse it with regular water and then fold and reinsert. When you're pulling out the cup, a lot of you wanted to know if the blood comes out on your hand. So no, your cervix, your internal organs, they are a tight space. They are not, they're not open mugs where you can just insert. So they are tight spaces. So when you're pulling it out, it just squeezes out and it comes out straight. So you just simply carry it straight and empty it. So it's not going to overflow on your hand and everything. That icky things won't happen. Yes, a little bit would stick probably to 1 or 2 fingers, and I think that's perfectly alright. It's your own body fluid, so it should not make you feel very icky. One of the questions on my previous post said that how long should the cup stay inside? Now the cup is okay if you keep it within you for 10 or 12 hours, like an overnight thing is perfectly alright. Usually when I'm using the cup, I get a very heavy flow during the night. So just before I'm going to sleep, I empty and reinsert the cup. And when I wake up in the morning, I change the contents after I've sent the kids to school. So yeah, around 10-12 hours, the cup can hold and cup can stay inside. Even when, the 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, whenever it is a very low flow period, that day you can just insert it in the morning and then you just vacate it at night. On days when your flow is kind of heavy, you will have to remove it and check a few times as to how many hours does it take for the cup to fill in. No, even if it is full, it will not overflow and ruin everything. That will not happen. So don't worry about leaks or don't worry about stained clothes ever. The best part is that with the cup, you can sleep in whatever position you like. Like I like to sleep just like that on my belly and I'm perfectly alright. There is no stress about your pad moving or your bedsheet ruining or your clothes ruining and waking up every morning with a disastrous scene in front of you. Nothing of that happens. In fact, I've worn brand new light colored innerwear during my period only to get the kick whether menstrual cups flow or overflow or not, and they didn't overflow. So you understand how much I trust these and why it is so convenient for everybody to trust them. After your period is over, you're supposed to put this in really hot boiling water and keep it there for a couple of minutes. You need to wash it with proper soap. Most cups come with their soap, or you can buy special menstrual cup washing soaps. Do not use everyday soaps because they are based out of oil, and that oil tends to ruin your cup, and there will be discoloration and there will be problems and it will cause you itching and all of that will happen. So it is suggested that you use probably handmade soaps or soaps that are not really made of oil. One more question that I get very often is how to know that your cup is no longer usable. So ideally, every cup has a certain coloration, 1 or 2 cycles down the line, the color of the cup will sort of slightly change. But if there is a lot of discoloration in your cup, if it starts to smell, or if these pores, these suction pores, if they start to getting clogged or if they get dirty and you just cannot clean them, also if they get slimy and sticky, then it's about time that you change your cup. Ideally, one cup can last for about 10 years, but discoloration can happen anytime. My first cup, the discoloration because of wrong soap and because probably my bloods love to stick to the cup, I had to change it within 8 months of time. While a cup can live for 10 years, you may want to change it a little sooner. It is economic even then, but more than being economic, it is the most comfortable way of having your period. The only thing that you need to do is give yourself a little push and come out of your comfort zone. It's not very difficult to insert. It's not very difficult to pull out. You just have to give it a try. Another important aspect is that don't measure the length of your cervix on your regular days. It has to be done during your period. And 2, don't try to insert a cup on non-period times. Your own blood, the menstrual blood is not blood completely. It has mucus and it is slimy. So when you insert your cup during your period, it slides in very conveniently, very easily, because it is lubricated there because of the blood. And when you're not having your period, inserting the cup, even with, maybe coconut oil or anything, it's just going to be very, very, very hurtful. And your entire feeling and your will to try the cup will go down. So I would suggest that you try it while you're having your period. It will take a little time. The rims tend to hurt a little bit when you're doing it for the first time. But when you relax your body and try to calm down, relax your pelvic muscles and do it conveniently without being in a hurry, you will reach where you have to. And this is going to be a life changer. And if you take this step, you will come and thank me back later. I can guarantee that. So this is most about it. If you have any more apprehensions or any more questions, then definitely write them down in the comment section below, and I will cover all of those in upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. See you later, alligator. Bye bye.